clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop, make the hobby pop. From vintage sets to modern themes, minifig dreams with studs and seams. Castle walls, spaceship beams. Listen close, hear the gear screams. Connecting fans, yo, that's the plan. Building bonds piece by piece, man. Every episode more than just sand. Confidence grand, bricks in hand. Crazy mashups, ideas flow. Breaking molds, watch them grow.
What is going on, everybody? What is up? Welcome to another episode that George is missing.
Well, I'll be out next week, so.
Yeah.
Actually, next week and the week after.
Are you,
We'll talk shit about you next week then.
yeah.
That's fine.
We'll
Well,
say
next
that.
week is Lug, because they moved it forward, because the week after is Brick Fair.
Nobody cares about Brick Fair.
Yeah, me neither.
It's sad to say that the giant has fallen this year.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We know how it goes, Caden. We all know how it's going to go.
I'm cautiously optimistic that it'll be similar to Fredericksburg.
I'm cautiously optimistic that it still won't be Virginia.
I mean, no, it won't even be Virginia once it's back in Virginia, so.
Really? You think so?
I just think that it being sequestered on two different floors is really going to just kind of like break down like what that show became, because he's going to have to split up areas. Like, I don't know. I think it's going to be weird. Plus, not to mention, like, everyone's been going to Virginia for over a decade at the deck. And so it not being at the deck, I think just is going to have its own implications.
I mean, the good thing is military next year gets put outside. So,
Yeah.
Put it outside.
yeah, we'll be greeting the people as they come in the door. No, I'm just messing.
No.
I wish I could say that I've started on my next military build, but I have not.
Yeah.
No, I did get a lot cleaned up down here. The process is still going. I got my Fight Club order. That was fun to sort in. Still have not completed all of that. Here's 150 minifigs that I do not need.
Yeah, I've been in the process of putting Sugarloaf back up so that I can take all my pictures and stuff before, because the final reel for building goes live next Friday. So I gotta get all that stuff done between now and then so I can post like the teaser and all that stuff during and after Brick Fair. But
Thursday night, I can release the video I have.
no, because I'm not posting the trailer until Friday of Brick Fair.
So I'll send it to Gene. Gene can leak it.
Yeah. I did get the rest of my pick-a-brick quarter tiles in, though.
I still got this box here to send to you.
Yeah.
I got another box of quarter tiles. So anybody that's out there that's hitting up these Lego stores and they have quarter tiles in dark tan or 1x1 plates in tan should definitely hit us up.
I'm up to about 27,000 quarter tiles, so I think I'll be okay.
How many? So I used Google AI on how many 1x1 plates fit in a box if they're just thrown in the box. And plates, it said anywhere from 3,500 to 4,000.
That sounds about right. 1x1 elements of that variety, either plates or tiles, is somewhere between it's like 34 and like 39. So that's pretty on par. I think at this point I'm at around 7 boxes. And quarter tiles you get a little extra because of the rounded edge, but
I mean, I don't need the quarter tiles as much as you.
Yeah.
What I need
Yeah.
is
I should never need quarter tiles again.
technically, I don't know how much they're going to be of use. I've been looking into seeing what I can get them for. I know I got a Lego order that I'm going to be placing here soon. Most of it's for the build I'm doing now. I want your opinion on something. I guess everybody can. Well, everybody can't answer this because everybody doesn't know what I'm doing. But
Yeah.
So pretty much one of the things I'll be doing in a way is copying the style of Caden, the way he's done his border. With what I've got, the color scheme I'm gonna have. How do you feel about starting the first like 4 layers as reddish brown? Would that be weird?
On the bottom or the top?
On the bottom.
Do it.
So like
Yeah.
I want something to bleed in. So dark bluish gray works perfect for you, right? Because it's dark bluish gray, reddish brown, and then it goes into olive and dark tan.
So yeah, so mine's reddish brown, dark tan is the intermediary, and then in the area where the actual hill is, it's dark bluish gray, and then everything else is dark tan, and then only in areas around the edge where there's foliage at the top is there a layer of olive green.
So mine wouldn't make sense to do dark bluish gray.
Right. So I would instead, for yours, knowing the color scheme you're in, I would do reddish brown at the base.
Yep.
Then dark tan, and then bright tan.
Yeah, I was gonna make sure that the dark tan layer, I was gonna do like 2 or 3 bricks high reddish brown, then break it into 2 or 3 dark tan, and then tan the rest of the way.
I mean, I guess it really depends on like how tall you're building it.
Well, some of the areas are gonna go pretty high.
Sure. I think so mine at a minimum height, I'm at about 4 bricks, 5 bricks. And I'm at about minimum is 2 plates, maximum is 5 plates. Maximum is 6 plates.
The Lego order I have, I'm ordering 200 1x8 reddish blue bricks. Reddish brown.
Reddish blue. Wow.
Yeah, reddish blue.
Color.
Yeah, I screwed that one up.
Okay. So you're gonna do it with bricks, not plates.
Well, I'm gonna do the first couple of layers in nothing but bricks.
Okay.
And then
Just
bleed it in, then bleed it into plates. And then so like it's gonna be brick, brick, brick. And then after that, like 3rd layer of brick is when it's going to go into plates,
you'll
slopes,
do plates
everything.
to do the
Sure. And then it's going to be dark tan's going to be like that, and then maybe brick, 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 and then that again into tan.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, well,
you have the ability to put like bunkers. I'm not going to have that ability, so I'm trying to do something.
I mean, there's ways to do all of that. I think the biggest thing that I guess so based on what you just said, you're building your base plates to like 9 bricks tall.
What do you mean, Bob?
Well, if your edge is 3 bricks of reddish brown plus plates, and then 3 bricks of dark tan plus plates, and then tan, that's like 9 bricks tall.
So that in some of the high spots, yes.
Okay. So what's your minimum height?
I've got to lay that out and figure that out because I don't want to like.
Wait a minute. So 3 bricks plate, 3 bricks plate, brick.
Well, to the highest point, yes.
It's probably closer to like 12 bricks.
Well,
if you're doing, because he's going to contour.
That adds up to 7 2/3.
Well,
3
it's
and a plate,
3 bricks plates, 3 bricks plates, and then 3 bricks and plate, or the rest of it is plates. He's doing like this. So it's going to ebb and flow every stud. Yeah, I mean, and in the highest points too, like, so obviously for this is a little different because mine's a mountainous hill, but like for yours, if your minimum height is 4 bricks tall, I would start with like 2 plates of reddish brown and then do a pretty sizable chunk of dark tan, and then like the top layer is tan, because you also want it to contour in if any craters or anything like that. That subcolor you're gonna base at reddish brown, build out in dark tan, and then only encompass with regular tan. So in the high points, the reddish brown should be what's increasing, not necessarily everything else. So if you're starting at 2 plates at
just want a
4
picture in the
bricks
group
tall,
chat.
by the time you get to, I'll check in a second. By the time you get to like 5 bricks, your reddish brown, or I guess like 6 or 7 bricks, your reddish brown should probably be like 4 plates or 5 plates. Like that base color is what should increase as your elevation changes, and then your secondary color, which would be dark tan, should stay pretty consistent size wise, and then your tertiary tan should really just kind of be your top color.
So when you look at that picture, think about Mount Ye. That's
Okay.
the picture is gonna be the tallest point.
Okay, I'll say Mount Ye was like 63 bricks tall. I'll look at it in 1 second.
But see, mine should be actually that. I mean, it should be similar almost, honestly. If you recolored Mount Ye, that would be pretty much what I'm doing.
So are you
Except
like
for I don't have bunkers.
sure? Are you doing this picture?
That's gonna be the back of it.
Okay.
Because there's nothing going on up there. There's nothing on there. There's nothing whatsoever. The road actually comes out of that.
Okay. So that's your backdrop.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so for that,
think of that as the background, and think of it forward, like if you were in that picture and turning a 360 degree.
yeah. Well, 360, you'd be back looking at what you're looking at right now. You're doing 180.
Whatever.
So, because I guess looking at this, there's no way that's not mountainous, right? So, like, why would you not be using dark bluish gray, at least in some capacity?
I'm just not going to be, because I don't think it would look right in the higher levels.
Okay. I mean, so, because that's going to be, I guess it really, so like Sugarloaf, right, has 3 visible sides of the hill, all of which have the dark gray contoured into the landscape. Are you going to have multiple sides, or is it going to be mostly the back contoured?
That's going to mostly be the back for the height.
Okay. Is it meant to be displayed on a 360?
No. Well, so here's the thing. I don't think there's a point in that because of the simple fact that, like I said, you have bunkers and caves. There were no bunkers and caves.
Right. So you're just like, we'd be looking at a wall.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're trying to build it 360 so that it's technically viewable from all angles, even though it's not intended to be, like, I don't see any reason for a mountainous terrain feature like that to not have some dark bluish gray. And it could even be like, you know, under the idea of the environment that like you have very, very thick layers of tan, dark tan, reddish brown, whatever. And then like more the center of it is dark bluish gray.
The main problem that I'm having with pictures is every picture I find is less detailed than what I sent. Every picture I find is literally just dirt. Like I can't find a single freaking picture of a tree anywhere. And I know they were there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's on the freaking logo for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot you can do with that.
I need to hold on. Let me get done with this step, and I'm gonna go grab something.
Because even in that picture being black and white, you can tell there's a differential in color on the face of it too.
Yeah, definitely. But some of that has to be, and me and Gene talked about this on the phone.
Like
some
shadow.
of that has to be bushes. It has to.
Yeah,
like, they
100%.
might be dry as crap, but
100%. I mean, even in the forefront of the picture, there's a bush.
Yeah.
So
I don't think that's a bush. I think that's some type of. I thought it looked like it was camouflage off the top of a tank.
That's definitely a bush.
Oh, it is a bush. I see it now.
100% a bush.
Yeah, it is 100% a bush. At first glance, I was like, "That's a net."
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot you can do with that. Like because it's the backdrop. Because I mean, you really like. You also got to think about it too. If you're trying to build it up so that it kind of has a whatever you're building in the forefront has a background, right? The backside of it is technically irrelevant. So if you have it built up to a certain point, and then any like elevated sides that are visible
Hey,
have that contour built out, then
I just built this. So one of the best hints for the mock is these 1x1 plates. Hold on real quick. Let me.
how's it going, Gene?
Good, man. Good.
What are you up to this evening?
Building the Ford GT.
Nice.
Yeah, the GT40 Mark II.
I'll pretend like I know what that is. I know it's a car.
Did you see the movie when Ford beat Ferrari?
Yeah.
Did you just say
Okay,
Ford
that
v Ferrari and not verse? Look
Mhm.
at Gene being hip.
It was a GP.
Gotcha.
I don't know if this is the book that has it in there because I think this is like Munich, Pearl Harbor. There's
two very
See, this is
different
what
places.
you need. I have books of nothing but Pacific.
I've got a few, but I mean, I can never. I did. I had that meeting on Monday. I don't know how much of it I'm actually like allowed to talk about in theory, but we are moving forward, so that'll be cool. And we are doing out of the options we ended up in the Pacific, so that'll be
I'm
cool.
gonna go have back in the back and look at this because
Back in the back.
yeah, there might not be anything in this book about it. There's not. I'm gonna have to grab another one.
Is this specific area? Well, obviously you're not gonna say it. Does this specific area have a name?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you text me the name? Because then I can do some digging too.
There's technically two names. Don't care which one it goes under.
Okay.
Uh,
I just want to know if it's what I think it is or not. Richard's typing. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
So looking at the chat, we got Andrew in the house. It looks like I'm the first one on tonight. EMS says, hello, my friends. Papa Trip. Hey, Bearded Bricks, friends and families. And then there's a bunch of back and forth slap and tickle between Papa Trip and EMS.
you say slap and tickle.
I did say that.
Don't get me excited like that.
Papa
GR.
says reddish blue. I think you mean purple.
I know what I'm
EMS says she's building a Ford too, but it's a Model T. The Model T is on the mantle in the living room right now.
I don't think I have any Fords.
It's a good thing.
I mean, I got.
Wait.
X-Wings.
You do too have a Ford.
Is that Ford?
The Sherman?
Oh well, I mean, I got plenty of Shermans.
I will say that one of the things I've done while cleaning up is get all the vehicles that are out of like the Battle of the Bulge boxes. I don't know exactly when, but a lot of the tanks, both sides did not make it in one piece back home.
Yikes! You mean from Brick Fair last year?
No,
Or no, you showed it. You showed it one other show after that, right?
Yeah.
And you haven't touched it since?
Some boxes, but there was one box that just had boxes of all the vehicles in it and the trees, and I haven't touched that box.
Gotcha.
I still have a box full of trees.
Yeah.
I passed on the Model T. I wish I would have got it, kind of.
It's a cute build.
Do what?
Did you get the bicycle?
No, I didn't get the bicycle. The bicycle was a pretty cool little build, though. Like, it looks fun.
It just looks like a bicycle. Like I don't know why I would be putting this on my display.
Well, I mean, if you rode bicycles, it would be cool, but
I mean, I
and you
know
got to
how to
realize
ride a
they got
bicycle. but I don't feel like,
Lego has to reach out to all avenues.
I guess it feels like a little bit of a stretch.
It's a stretch, believe me, but as long as they reach out to all avenues. Next, we're going to get a full-size skateboard that says "Do not ride."
Hell yeah, that I might wait. That I might get. I almost
Only if
want
we
to
can
build
ride it.
something tonight, but I don't know what I would be.
I was going to build one of the speed champions I have, but I decided I don't really. I'm a huge fan of the movie Up.
Yeah.
I don't really care for the Doug build in this. The dog looks kind of but I really like Kevin. So I figured I might as well build it.
In my immediate vicinity, I've got the Pan Am plane, the Razor Crest, the New Republic X-Wing, Balrog, Gingerbread AT-AT,
Build
Darth
Balrog.
Vader. I've got Minas Tirith and the UCS Falcon right here, too. I could build one of those.
Yeah, knock out the UCS Falcon tonight.
Yeah, just get it done in 2 hours.
Just go ahead and do the Minister.
If we really want, I could pull the Death Star out and start building that.
Yeah, but nobody cares about the Death Star.
I'm honestly, I'm excited to build that when I have space for it.
I have been looking and trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this Venator and the SSD, and I really don't know. Considering the fact that my Imperial Star Destroyer is still in a box, like it fell apart, and it's just sitting in a box.
Yeah, the SSD will remain sealed until there is room for it somewhere, likely in a new house.
I keep talking with Haley. I don't think that it's a smart decision per se
to move.
But I 100% want to buy some type of building and put it out back and move all this out back.
Yeah.
I've been watching.
Not even just buy, just build.
It's easier just to buy.
Yeah.
But I've watched, EMS just went through it. David's got his thing. He's going like, if I could have David set up.
David's is crazy. I watched that video yesterday. I'm like, oh my God.
That would be perfect.
I'm like, that's what I'll get there one day, but Jesus.
The good thing about a building like that, though, is no matter what, if you were to, for whatever reason, get out of Lego, you still have like a really nice building.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's multi-purpose as hell. It's just wide open.
Yeah.
It's great.
So what has David got?
So
pretty
he
much
built
what EMS has, but it's built for building mocks pretty much. It's just a wide open garage.
He literally has like a detached garage that he like the video he put up the other day. He has at least two walls, if not three walls. And I don't remember the dimensions of it, but it was huge.
The building itself is 2 stories. He has a storage up above it.
Yeah. But like the main floor, he's got a big bay garage door for like getting stuff in and out. But then like he has 2 walls at least of just parts. I've got a fair amount of space down here, but I probably have like a quarter of the size of that room.
Yeah, it's definitely a 2-car garage that's just empty.
Yeah. At least. It might even be bigger than that.
EMS says sitting in mine at the moment, it's basically where we are at home.
Yeah.
And at home. Yeah, I want one. I just gotta, I guess, sit down and figure out how bad I want one.
Yeah.
Like I said, it will always, no matter what, it would always be something.
Yeah.
And we have Doug. And 2 parts to throw in Gene's bin.
Wow.
So this will be a funny, this is how I am, right? I'm sitting here. I've got maybe 5 boxes full of filler brick.
Okay.
That is unsorted. I start sorting it, get the first box done, get the second box done, all the way down to the last box, and I'm like, okay, even my filler brick boxes that are sorted are starting to get to the point where some of them like are overloaded. But I'm like, I don't want to get rid of it. So then I opened another box, started sorting it through. I got to the last box and was like, thank God. Get it all sorted through. I go out there and find 2 more boxes slap full. I pulled all of the 2x2, 2x4, and anything bigger than a 1x6 and threw everything else in Gene's bin. I was like, I don't need any of this.
Yeah. Well, that's like, I think one of the most terrifying things about doing both Sugarloaf and the finale project for Oki. I mean, after Hacksaw last year, I had to buy at least a dozen more of each size bin for filler and other stuff. And then between the amount of extra filler plus olive that I've sourced this year, it's probably going to be the same thing again this year. And I don't even want to start thinking about the finale yet.
So, like, I always feel like we kind of like brag a little bit about what we have and not in a weird, like a gloating sense. But you want to see something crazy?
Yeah.
So, Gene, watch this.
I feel like we spend more time complaining about how obnoxious it is to sort and organize than we do about what we actually have.
See, we're the other way. We don't mind.
That's 1x2x5s.
Nice.
And I have another one just like this filled up. And then I have another shoe box that is filled with just trans blue ones.
See, I don't have, well, I mean, I probably have that quantity of a lot of different parts, but not of parts that are that size. Like, nothing is in such a big bin like that.
Well, I had those because when I did the castle, I had to hold up the castle just like what you did.
Yeah.
And what I did was I stacked a 2x4, then 2 of those, 2 2x4s, 2 of those, and a 2x4, and made stilts for the whole thing.
Yep. Yeah, I use
Will is in the house.
For scaffolding in the, well, really in anything, I use the 1x6x5 panels because they were in like trans clear on the pick brick wall, and those are great because I can cover a lot of space very quickly.
I've got a box full of those, and for some reason I didn't realize I had so many of them, but I have a ton of those like construction yellow supports.
Mm-hmm. The ones with like studs on only the ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are actually really nice, especially if you do run axles through them.
I run the 1x2 axle through it to
because they get real sturdy.
A lot of the 2x5s, all the trans blue ones came from Windows, and all the tan ones came from when I built the like mini fig scale Empire State Building.
Yeah. Well, for showing off bins, show off the quarter tile bin now. I have another dark tan bin full of dark tan. I mean, I'm gonna blame Gene because he didn't get me any, so then I went on a rampage trying to find them, and then I found too many.
Did I show you that after last weekend I had to upgrade
for these?
I have not for those, but I have officially. I'm gonna call it a Caden box. I mean, just
what part is that?
1x1 plates.
In what?
Tan.
Okay. Yeah, my bin's close.
I've got a gallon-sized baggie full of the quarter tiles.
Yeah, I filled and then overfilled the gallon size, so they went in a bin.
But I stopped on the quarter tiles just because of the simple fact that I don't know how many of those I'm going to be able to use in dark tan.
Well, that's why when I'm sitting there and I'm like looking at how many I bought, and I was like, okay, I don't think I need any more, considering I have a bin like this full of 1x1 plates.
Yeah.
And like I emptied that for this whole build, and there's definitely like a fraction of the amount of quarter tiles, and there are 1x1 plates. But I mean, the quarter tiles are nice. Like you wouldn't if you're using them in the side, because I will say do have a lot of tiles built into the border because the little what do they call it? Like the little lip underneath the tiles.
Yeah.
Those it adds like just that extra little bit of texture. And so you can use them basically as 1x1 tiles. You just turn them around. What is that even called? It's like it's the groove. That's what it is. 1x1 tile with groove.
My next
We know what you mean.
my next goal, I guess, is to get quarter tile and tan.
Yeah.
There's the first order I'm placing of them is on that pick a brick order, and there's 400 of them in a cart.
Yeah.
The one part that is pricey on mine, I hope that I can use them. This is gonna sound really weird. I'm gonna buy these, and I'm gonna buy 10 of them without knowing I can use them. The was it 8x16 tiles?
In tan?
No, in black. For the Star Wars build I'm doing. Have you ever been to? You've never been to Disneyland? I mean Disney World, have you?
In Florida?
Yeah,
I have.
Have you rode Rise of the Resistance?
That's one of the ones that's now with Galaxy's Edge, right?
Yes.
So then, no, I haven't been since Galaxy's. I rode like the Star Tours or whatever, or the old one.
So I'm building a portion of Rise of the Resistance.
Gotcha.
And I'm hoping to lay that down as the floor, because technically the ride is gone. It's controlled by Bluetooth, so it's just a black tile floor.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Gene, y'all know
the ride is controlled by Bluetooth?
Yeah, there's a bunch of rides like that down there. It's Bluetooth and GPS.
Sounds terrifying.
Well, what's the worst that can happen?
China.
Well, you're not going to fall that far.
Just out of space.
Technically, there is a part in the ride where it's where everyone like screams and goes crazy.
Yeah.
Basically the gist of the ride is you're on a planet that the First Order finds out that all the rebel spies are on. There's a ship that comes to save you, to take you off the planet while the First Order is arriving at the planet. You end up getting off the planet, and as you're getting off the planet, you get caught in a tractor beam from a Star Destroyer. The Star Destroyer pulls you on and puts you on, like, you get into this area where you're pretty much being yelled at and like everything by all of the, I'm not gonna call them generals, but the like higher ups of the First Order. Yeah. So then they all like cattle horde you into these like little rooms that are separated by colors, and then while you're in there, Kylo Ren comes in. He's like yelling at you and everything else, and he's basically telling you that you're gonna let them know where all the rebels went. Like they're gonna interrogate you to find out. Well, as you're doing that, something happens and he walks off, and then somebody comes through the door to save you, and there is a pod, and the pod is to take you to, like, it's I'm not gonna call it a pod, it's a cart. The cart takes you to the escape pod. As you're in the cart, it's going through like underneath full size, like ATs, like everything else through like the stars. It's really fucking cool. Remind me if you want, when I go upstairs, Haley has the video. I can send it to you of like us doing the ride. Anyway, there's a scene where it like flies down this hallway, and it's the hallway that the cannons are shooting out of the Star Destroyer. Well, as they're like pulsating front and back, there's a part of them where they both shoot back. You zoom past them and you zoom into this escape pod. When you get into the escape pod, you can feel like the cart you're in lock. And as soon as it locks, it drops you. And you're in a 360-degree room where it looks like you just fell into space. And then the cart, like, thrusters kick on, and, like, it's pretty crazy.
Yikes. I mean, I'm sure that's sick. I don't know if I would be able to, like, I mean, I'd probably piss myself the first time, but
it's not that bad. The only thing is, like, I tried it. So like Haley, for instance, I don't do drop rides. Like I won't get on.
I don't either.
Just
Like
something
Tower
that
of
drops.
Terror.
Yeah, I won't get on that.
Yeah.
But like anytime you're on a ride, like we rode when you were down there, did you ride the oh god, what is it? Everest.
Yes.
So she got on it.
Hate that ride.
That was the first thing that we ever rode while we were there. And
Yeah.
while we're getting on the ride, you know, mind you, I've never been there, so I don't know what to tell her. She's like, yeah, I don't mind roller coasters. The only thing I hate are rides that go backwards and rides that go in the dark. So, of course, we get on this ride. It takes us everything else. So you get up to the top, and you can feel the track behind you shift. And she's like, what is that? And I'm like, they're about to drop us backwards. And she's like, no, they're not. And then it's like straight in the dark.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've been to Disney twice. We went the first time when I was like 7, and the second time we went I was like 14. And the first time we went, I don't remember all of it, but I remember most of the rides because I do not like roller coasters are just not my thing. And I rode probably quite a bit because I was a kid, like my parents couldn't go on without me kind of thing. And I just remember like absolutely hating most of the rides I got on. Everest more than anything else. Like getting up to the point where you're sitting in an upward angle staring at a broken track and then it drops you backwards. I'm like, And I was like sobbing, crying. And when we went back in 2015, knowing that I hated roller coaster, because we did an extended trip. So we did 2 days at Legoland and then we did Disney. And my dad, knowing full well I didn't like roller coasters in front of witnesses, told me that if I got on every roller coaster at Legoland and Disney, he'd get me the Xbox One. So I was like, all right, well, obviously I got to try it. So Legoland was fine because those rides are all made for like 4-year-olds.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm like 14. But we get to Disney and I got on every roller coaster, but Space Mountain is, I like Haley. I don't like upside down. I don't like dark, and I don't like backwards. And Space Mountain is pitch black and just like super fast.
But the thing about Space Mountain is like it's so like it's not enjoyable for me because it's so black. You don't know what's happening. Like I don't care how many lights, LEDs y'all throw on the wall. It doesn't look like stars to me. It's just I'm in a black room that's got holes in it.
And then like Mount Everest, like you said, that one I hated. Those are probably my 2 least favorite. But then like the Rockin' Roller Coaster in Hollywood Studios, I got on that one, and that one goes upside down, is in the dark, and was really fast. And I got on that one a second time willingly. But we get towards like the end of the trip, and we're in, and I think our like second to last or last day was Hollywood Studios. And my dad and my brother, their favorite ride in Disney is the Tower of Terror. And mind you, I don't do horror and I don't do drop. So they were like, all right, it's a roller coaster. Like, technically it's not, it's a drop tower. So that one I'm excused from. And I didn't get on it. I think they got on it like 7 times.
See, I don't. So it's not that I'm scared. None of that like bothers me. It's just the fact that like a coaster to me is somewhat fun because you've got a purpose. Yeah. It's not just like, okay, let's wait in line for 45 minutes to get on this ride that's just going to feel like that just drops. Your gut comes up, like, and then it's over.
Yeah. Well, it's like, so for some of them, and like I'd use the dwarf 7 dwarf mining ride. Like that one is fun. Like it's a storytelling ride. It's not super fast. It's out in the open. There's nothing crazy.
That's actually one of the faster ones. The thing is I think that ride happens so fast you don't realize it.
Yeah, but it's not like terrifying.
No. There's no ride at Disney that's terrifying.
Well, yeah, but long story short, pretty much like I'm not gonna say all, but at least 50% of the on the ride like pictures from the trip in 2015, mind you, I'm 14 years old. I'm like just bawling, crying. I'm like, I do not want to be on these damn things anymore. And now they're all into like the like sleep sleep mode slideshow on my dad's computer. It's pretty great.
But did you get the Xbox?
I did get the Xbox. He ordered it before we had even like. By the time we were halfway through the trip, he had already ordered it because he knew I was gonna do it, and so it was here waiting for me when we got back. And he was like, "Was that worth it?" I was like, "I don't even know." Like, I mean, it was obviously, but like there were definitely moments and after the rides where I was like, "I need a minute." I'm just like, I'm gonna go sit down, get a bottle of water, and like just take a chill.
There's only one.
I
So
just find it comical that out of all three of us, 100 pounds ago, I would get on any ride, any day, any time. I love it.
there's only been one time that I've ever been like, I'm not gonna say I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna say it had to do with nerves. I felt like I was like actually sick. We went to Disney last year, and we ended up now mind you, when we got there, everyone was like, "Oh, in December it's not that bad." Well, it was freezing cold, so I might have been like actually like sick for all I know. But we had woke up one morning and went to Animal Kingdom, and my stomach did not feel right all day, and it wasn't like a sick feeling like you had to go like use the bathroom or like throw up. It was just like it felt like I was so hungry and my stomach was eating itself, but I like wasn't hungry. And I remember riding like 2 rides with her, and it did not go away. And we were standing in line to get on Everest. And I was like, if I get in this line and wait till I get on here and something in my stomach decides to like flip last minute, I'm going to hate myself. And we ended up, she went, and the thing is, before we even did that, we ate at one of the like, I mean, it could have been the restaurant for all I know, like first thing that morning. But we ended up, she went on the ride. I walked off and I went to like a popcorn stand and bought popcorn and chugged the water. And after that, I was fine. And I was like, well, let's just get back in line to do the ride again. And we literally went to go stand in the line, and it had like doubled in time.
Yeah.
So we walked off to go do something else.
Yeah. Well, part of the thing for rides too, for me, up until probably really recently, I did not do heights as a kid. Like even at like some of the like water parks where you walk up like a ton of flights of stairs to like get to the slide, and like the slide's not scary, but the climb to get to it like scared the living shit out of me, and so I just would not do it. And so roller coasters like take you up a mile and a half to drop you was just not the vibe.
We should take Caden to Grandfather Mountain.
I don't know what that is.
Grandfather Mountain, I don't know how tall it is. Gene might know. But at a point in the mountain, there is this rickety old like wooden bridge you have to cross. And it is literally...
It's not rickety. It's not wooden. It's a cable suspended bridge, and the elevation is 1 mile above sea level. It's not that high above the ground below it, though.
I mean, that's fine. I don't have as big of a problem with it now. Would I probably be scared shitless doing it? Yeah. But would I do it? Most likely.
It's not bad.
Hoarder said at 43, I'm so done with rides that I just get sick from hearing you guys talk about them.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't even get an enjoyment out of it because, like, I'm just usually so, not necessarily stick to my stomach, but, like, just so anxious about it the whole time. Like, it's not even fun.
So do you do planes?
I do planes. I do planes now. And probably for similar reasons, like once I'm in the air, I'm good. Before I started flying more, like when I was younger and even up until a few years ago, when I would fly, taking off and landing, I couldn't watch it because it made me so anxious that when the like pressure dropped and we stabilized, like my stomach would fall that much more, and it made me feel like I was gonna vomit.
That's what he's talking about. Oh, yeah.
That's fine. I would do that. Yeah.
I might convince Corey to go up there with me this weekend. Take Jason.
Grandfather?
Yeah.
As long as you don't stand in the middle and jump up and down like my son did.
Well, it's been rebuilt. It's a lot stiffer now. Oh. See how thick it is?
That's what she said.
Look, I mean, it's even got building code compliant rails that kids can't stick their heads through anymore.
That's
that was the first thing I was going to try.
You look at all these stabilizing wires on it now.
Yeah.
Shit, that took away all the fun. Hold on, let me show you what I just noticed.
Now show a picture of how it looked like 15 years ago, though.
I need to find that. I will. But look, it's got building code compliant rails that kids can't stick their heads through. And
Yeah.
look at all those rising wires down at the bottom to keep it from
Jesus.
swaying.
Yeah, that thing's not going
So
anywhere.
somebody's son can stand in the
Might
middle.
as well be a freaking concrete bridge.
That makes me feel a lot better.
Mhm.
Yeah, but show a picture of it 15 years ago.
Oh, I found one.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I did like water ride, like Splash Mountain, like I was perfectly fine with that. It was slow, it was fun, like there wasn't anything
So that's-
crazy about it.
That's what's crazy. Out of every, I mean, we literally go every year. We have never rode Splash Mountain or now it's Tiana's Bayou,
Yeah.
and there's 2 other water rides. We've never rode any of them.
Really?
No, I don't want. I have a feeling that if we do, what we need to do is that either be the first ride or the last ride, and
Right.
if it's the first ride, take clothes to change into, because I
Yeah.
do not want to walk around the park like wet.
For sure. Yeah, I think we did. I want to say it was and the time we went, it was the year or a couple years before it was closing, and we got up to the top. It stopped for like 2 minutes, then we went down, and then literally the next ride that went up, they got stuck up there for like 2 hours, and they ended up shutting the ride down for the day and had to get everybody out.
That's the Gen 2. The one that's there now I'll call Gen 3. But Gen 2, you still had the boards that were spaced out. So as you're walking, you could see down through the crack between the boards.
Yeah.
And it could swing pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably be all right.
It's not bad.
I mean, we did. So when I was in Montana a couple of years ago, my grandparents and we did a bike ride through part of the
EMS
old.
said it still bounces. That's what I cannot stand. Funny thing, as a child, I thought it was the best thing ever. Papa said, "Caden, if you walk across Grandfather Mountain, I'll buy you a 1x1 brick to use as a Lego mock Xbox One."
Hell yeah. Okay, well, buy me a 1x1 black brick. So that's the Series X. What was I gonna say? Well, so we did a bike ride through part of the old Transcontinental Railroad, and there were like 9 truss bridges. I'll see if I can find some pictures later, but like one of them, you're probably like, I mean, you're several hundred, if not a couple thousand feet up from the ground below you, and it's like, I mean, it's a full-on bridge, like not pavement, but like gravel over, like you're not going through it. But like over the side, it's just a guardrail because it used to be a railroad.
Look at that one.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
When I was a
So,
kid, that's what it looked like.
chicken wire.
It's just chain link fence.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Dude,
what
look
it
at the
looked like.
dude just
when I walked
hanging
across
from
the-
the dude just chilling on the park bench underneath of it, tying something in. That guy,
Ladder climbing.
Jesus.
Oh, mercy.
What's the bridge? I don't know what it is or where it is, but like it, because of like the wind or whatever, where it is, it like waves.
Oh, that one's in New York, but I'll show you another one.
That
We've
one's
been
terrible.
across several times.
For kids that are watching, this is a geography lesson.
Yeah. Now I will say I have
Like
more or less,
structural engineering of bridges.
I have more or less gotten over the fear of heights for the most part, thanks to skiing and snowboarding, like going up in mountains and being on the chairlift and all that. Like, not to say it doesn't still bother me a little bit when I go up really high, but
That's the crazy thing is when we go to Disney, to me, the rides aren't like the Skyliner is just as like thrilling as the rides to me, because the Skyliner, even though you're attached to a cable that's not going anywhere, you can easily just like rock back and forth and the whole thing swings.
yeah.
All right, so this is the Mackinac Bridge going from Mackinac City, Michigan, up to what is that small town? St. Ignace. That bridge when the wind gets blowing, they stop traffic. We've been up there, Tori and I have been up there 4 times, I think. And one of the times they held traffic up because the wind was blowing so hard, it blew a tractor trailer over on its side.
Jesus.
But that's a cool bridge.
I saw a picture today of a bunch of semis like on their sides in a ditch next to a road, and the caption was just tractor trailers taking naps in their natural habitat. Yeah, that's crazy.
I still say I don't know how it is over there. I know that there is a park that is really tall, but I want to take a trip. I would like to take a trip with like friends. Like maybe that's something we should all do. I want to go to Normandy.
I'm down.
I want to go to like Germany. I want to like spend like a week over there and just
Probably spend 2 weeks if you're going to different countries.
that's fine. We can
Yeah.
explore. I'm fine
Well-
with going everywhere west of Russia.
That's fair. I mean, I also want to go out in the Pacific and do some stuff too. But on the whole bridge thing, so in the Grand Canyon, I think it's in the Grand Canyon, they have like that glass like floor like observation thing where you just go and walk out on. Would you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of heights.
Okay.
I mean, like
I don't
I'm
know
not
if I
gonna
could do
say
that.
I'm not gonna say I'm like the most biggest daredevil in the world,
Sure.
but I mean, like the thing that humbled me the most is whenever you're on a ride and you're like, I guess like scared to get on it,
Yeah.
and then beside you is like a 4-year-old that's just like whatever, let's do this.
Yeah.
Like think about how many people have to, and I'm using the ride as an example, but think of how many rides that thing went through that day. Now it could be, don't get me wrong, it could be your last ride. It could be.
See, that's exactly my mentality. I'm gonna be standing there like this glass floor. I'm gonna be like, so many millions of people have walked on this. What if they've weakened it just enough that I'm gonna step on it and it's gonna shatter and I'm gonna die?
I mean, it could. It very well
Okay,
could.
this is Mackinac Bridge from the underside. We
Mhm.
were on a charter boat that goes out to Mackinac Island.
Who's the random lady behind you?
A random lady behind me. Oh, that's Loretta.
Oh, okay.
Loretta Purdue.
You
She's
know
a
who
good
that
friend
is.
of ours. That's her husband, Jamie, there.
Got it.
I like how you cut out Tori's face but kept yours.
Actually, I think she took that picture, but yeah, we
I thought that was just some random person like who's like photobombed you.
Gene, a photobomb is when somebody sneaks into a picture and does something that you don't realize until after the picture's taken.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
That would be your aunt.
Yeah, not to be confused with putting dynamite in pictures.
I listened to a comedian the other day. I don't know what just reminded me of it, but I think I sent it in the group chat. I might not have, but where the guy was like talking about in World War II, he's like, he was Japanese, but he was like, I always thought the second bomb was too much. He was like, the first bomb I get. And he was like, and then the other day I was microwaving my Hot Pocket and I took it out and it wasn't quite piping hot enough. So I nuked it again.
Yeah, I think you said that in the group chat.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Gene, we should all do that. You should pay for us to take a trip for a work bonding experience and go to Germany. Lorem said, I think they closed the Eagle's Nest. Actually, wait, it is open. Check out, I don't even know how to say that.
Kelstein House.
Kelstein House?
Kelstein House. Yeah.
Kelstein.
Kelstein House, yeah.
EMS said that that was when it was younger too, Gene. I mean, I just opened this last pack and I thought this was the brick separator at first. I was like, why didn't they put this in the last pack?
Dude, Sabrina got so excited the other day when we were building, I guess it's probably 2 weeks ago now. I was building the ATST or the ATRT helmet, and she was building Pua, and it was the biggest set that she's built so far. So she finally got a brick separator. She's like, "Does this mean I've like entered a new league?" It's like, yeah, because up to this point, she's built mostly GWPs, and then like Hey, which I don't think Hey had one, which was weird.
I want Haley to build something like big.
Yeah,
but she won't.
Yeah. I don't know. Sabrina might get frustrated if she built anything too big. Like even now, she'll have a moment where she's like, she gets frustrated, and I'll look over, and she'll look at me and is like, "Are you asking for help, or are you just mad?" Because she's like, "I can't find this piece," and I'm like,
that's
sitting
when you
there
look at the mountain and you be like,
paper.
"Look, I didn't build this with any instructions, and you're complaining you have the pieces and the instructions laid out in front of you."
Well, like I'll look at her instruction booklet, and I can see that she's looking for a certain part based on what she has pulled out. And like she's like looking through her pile, like moving stuff around, and like can't find it. Meanwhile, I'm staring right at it, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna say anything. But if she asks, I know where it is.
It's good, Caden. You're learning.
Yeah,
I haven't learned. I haven't learned yet.
No.
I'm the asshole.
What was it? It was Raleigh, I guess. She's like, "You finally let me help." She let me put all the foliage on, and then like her taking all the stuff off the vignettes.
That's the whole thing, though. She was so happy that you let her put it on, and then taking it off, she's like, "I hate you."
Well, because she's been watching me set up the vignettes that was probably the third or fourth show. So like she had a pretty good idea. I was like, "I'm gonna set them up because I'm super meticulous, but I will let you take them off." Because she knew everything that came off. The only thing that wasn't supposed to come all the way off was the Taro pier, because part of it is attached internally, and somehow she took the entire thing out, which honestly required some skill. But now I gotta go in and put it back in.
Haley helped me build the castle, and the castle was probably the hardest. She helped me do the trees on the Battle of the Bulge. That was probably the most annoying. The buildings, she really couldn't help me because the buildings I had to like lay out and see which one was what to put it where it needed to be.
Yep. Papa Trip said, "Richard, tell Haley that Wendy built the Ewok village this year."
How many Reddish Brown did she send into oblivion with that one?
I'll say I have a sealed Ewok village that I refuse to build because I don't want to destroy it. So if anybody's looking for a sealed Ewok village, let me know.
I'll give you $20.
Hey, Caden, I just found pictures from one of our other trips up to the Mackinac.
Yeah.
It's got cool pictures of the bridge itself. Let's see.
Hit me.
So we did the event that we did 3 times was called Minis on the Mac. It was Mini Coopers trying to break the world record for most cars in a parade. And we had like 15.
Was it in the month of June by any chance?
Cannonball Run?
No, this one was in August.
Oh, I figured.
It's close enough.
Yeah, I figured June, the parades that go on.
Yeah. Honestly, every time I hear Mini Cooper, I just think
that would have been a Subaru parade. That would have been a Subaru parade, Richard. We've had that discussion.
No, that's only yeah. I mean, I drive a Subaru, but
I was gonna say.
So that's our Mini in front of Ross. My friend's taking this picture. That's us, and that's the start of the bridge. And there's like 1,500 Minis in a line on this bridge.
Wait, so one lane is pavement and the other one is grates?
Yeah, and it's real loud when you drive on it. No, it's not that. It's I mean,
I think I'd rather drive in the suicide lane on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge than do that.
Yeah, so this is what the bridge looks like when you're on it.
Driving over the grates is probably like driving over like when they tear the pavement up and it's like that like under layer of road.
Yeah.
And like how much louder it is on your tires.
I was looking to see if I could show you.
Dude, somebody's got a lifted Mini Cooper. Oh my goodness. I didn't think it could get any worse.
What, that one?
Oh, not lifted, but he's
Yeah.
definitely done something to it.
No, that's a Countryman JCW just like ours right there.
That thing's definitely higher off the ground.
No, it's stock on.
No?
Yep, he drove. He's,
I mean, the
he's
wheels
from
are coming
Raleigh.
out.
Gene, that is definitely lifted.
Yeah,
I'm
it has
telling
to
you, I
be.
know the guy that did it. It's
I'm
not.
telling you that is definitely up off the ground higher than yours.
Okay.
Somebody crack out a ruler.
There is one I'm trying to find. There is a lifted one that shows up here in a little bit. It was
If you
like
lift a mini, is it called a medium?
I don't know.
Or a large.
I thought
No,
I got a picture of the jacked up one. I guess
I
not.
feel like if you drive a lifted Mini Cooper, you have to work in like a fast food restaurant and just ask people if they want to upgrade their combo to medium or large all day.
Yeah, that's me and that's Ross. See how much higher mine sits than Ross's?
Yeah.
Mine's an all-wheel drive Countryman JCW.
I like the Minion.
Yeah, so ours had the NC State Block S logo on the roof. You can't see it there, but
it's like what happens when old people get a camera.
oh god, I mean, yeah, there's not a good aerial image that I was going to show you. That there were literally 1,500 minis at the event, and all parked nose to tail. It was crazy.
Well, I brought since George wasn't here today, I may have overdone it. I brought a shit ton of mocks that I'm actually pretty proud of. One of them is going to help someone build a mock greatly because we were talking about how they were going to do something. But first, if y'all want, we can go over these leaks we got.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's going to rage bait me this week?
There's only actually, technically, there's 3, but I'm going to say 2 that I'm even somewhat excited about.
Okay.
Nothing you're going to get like crazy over. You're not a Marvel fan, are you?
I know of all the sets for the Marvel stuff coming up, but I mean to an extent. This is kind of cool though.
This is the first one. I don't like this at all.
No?
I don't. No, I mean, I get what it is. I like it looks clean. I wouldn't buy it.
I need a better render of the minifigure because if that torso is any good, that might be a problem.
I don't know. It doesn't
Especially
do
with
it for
dual
me.
molded legs and a flat black Shaco.
I mean,
might be
I get what you're
problematic.
going with it, but I don't. That to me doesn't do it. It looks like it is a stocking 100%. A lot of people are gonna, do the huge Christmas scenes. Gene does them. George has them. I
have one.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't have one. It doesn't do anything for me. I want to do one.
It's not for everybody.
No.
I'll just buy 100 of them and take the figures out.
Well, or you can just wait 3 months until they put them on the pick-a-brick.
That's true. Yeah.
Is the CMF body for the what you call it not on there? The trombone player?
That I don't know. Well, that one doesn't have. I don't think the buttons are positioned correctly for the render that I saw of this originally. That was a little clearer. It looks to only have a single line of buttons, whereas the tuba player I think has 2.
What about you, Gene? Is this something I'm sure y'all are going to pick up?
I'm sure Tori will want it.
So I figured. I know if George was here, Jonna would be saying it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I did.
Tripp said
Oh,
surprising, very few cracked brown in Ewok Village build, but she had quite a few building the Chewy brick heads.
Yikes.
Next up, I actually think that this stocking is a little better than this, but is this like weird Quinjet?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like the build.
I think you're just using too many big parts.
Yeah, I don't
Like the wedging of the body. I don't know.
the one of the problems I have with this, I'm gonna say box art that really threw me off because I didn't understand it at first, and it's such a small, like, I know exactly what they did and why they did it. I just don't understand. But when you look at this right here, look at Doctor Doom. What do you notice in his hands?
Energy.
Those energy pieces.
Okay, why are they red?
Maybe he has different ones.
I'm guessing so, but why not show on the minifig what's displayed on the box? Like, I don't know. That's just weird to me.
I mean, it's the same reason the buildable Boba Fett minifigure IRL is a different color. Like the minifig that comes with it is a different color uniform than the renders. The renders had it as like sand blue, and in actuality, it's red or light bluish gray. Which is thank God, because then it's actually accurate. But
I don't know. I think this is a horrible build. I don't even think it's a good, like, maybe buy for the figs, because so you're spending all that money, which I think this one's 80.
I thought it was 60.
Is it?
I think it's 60. Yeah.
Either way, I don't like how the thing's hands are. I think that's a horrible. I don't know that. Once again, that may be just me. I don't like it.
I mean, that's probably the best piece they have for that, though.
Yeah, but they should have
It
just.
definitely seems more mechanical, but
in the movie, he doesn't have huge hands. He just has hands that are fitting to his body.
yeah.
So,
well, and I'm guessing you probably have the other one over on this, but like the fact that the Doctor Doom in this set is not the best Doctor Doom that you're getting in the wave.
That's one of the things I was getting at, is like, so that you may be correct because the bust is 80.
Yeah.
But here's a close up. Like I said, the Doom, the Thing, and the Falcon are all whatever, but that Cyclops is pretty sick. I might be, like I said, I'm a huge Marvel fan, so like the set doesn't do anything for me. I want that Cyclops. Next up is the Brickheads. I do think the Brickheads are kind of cooler. Not gonna lie. I mean, like, look at this. The Brickheads. Thing has a normal sized hand. He doesn't have two massive hands.
Yeah. I mean, you can always remove those hands.
Yeah.
He has hands underneath.
Yeah, but it's just weird that's a. I mean, I guess it's like a play feature in a way. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he's meant to be like a little bit bigger, right? That's what like the head piece kind of is there to convey too.
Next up is the Avengers Tower. I don't quite care for this either. It's literally just built with plates stacked up and then other plates kind of like tiles. I don't know. I don't like the way it looks.
Yeah.
This is the minifigs you get with it. I do like the Bucky, the Winter Soldier. Sentry is kind of cool because we're getting one. Human Torch, I actually like this fig.
Pretty fire.
Red Guardian is pretty cool because it's giving us another chance to get them that comes with the Avengers symbol. I may try to pick up these 4 figs, but that will be something I just buy figs. I'm not going to buy this set.
Yeah.
And next up,
you have the bust.
We're getting a micro scale Nevermore Academy. I'm actually not mad about this. We are getting a Wednesday minifigure that comes with Wednesday and Enid. I think this is going to be pretty cool. I think it's going to be built in the same style that like the Haunted Mansion was built and all the Disney castles. I'm not hating on this too much.
I'm not a fan of this show at all, but it'll be interesting. I think the only thing they have to get right, and there's kind of like a alluding to it there, is they have to make a new hair mold.
You mean for her?
For Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Enid also. Enid,
I don't know who that is.
It's the blonde girl in the show.
Oh, okay. I know like Wednesday's like kind of more like bangish look. Like that's iconic enough that if they mess that up, like they won't ever live that down.
No, definitely not. I think they'll end up getting the minifig right because that's what I think is gonna push
Sell
the
it.
sale.
Yeah.
Next up, I had high hopes for this. I love how Marvel started doing these builds with like the plaque to show. This is another one. Once again, extremely weird. Green energy effects on the hands. Red in the picture. I don't know. But I may pick this up.
Oh, dude, we got tall legs back.
Yeah. For Reed Richards. This may be one I get. I'm not a fan of the Thor minifig just because he looks like every other single Thor we have. I have a couple Magnetos. This one's a little different. I like how he's like the old man Magneto.
So you can actually cape though.
Yeah, they're all molded capes.
Oh,
they're the rubber material. Do you have the Batman one that came out?
No, I don't have any. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, Batman has like a rubber molded cape that comes in a poly bag.
Interesting.
I would say that it would be a cool thing to use. I would send you one, but it's literally got the Batman logo on it. So
no, you're good. I might find one of these figs and pick one up.
But I definitely am a fan of this set.
Yeah.
I do think though that the Doctor Doom cape is cloth.
Okay, that would make sense because he's got the shoulder pads on too.
Yeah.
That new hood mold is kind of nice though.
The green one.
Yeah.
They've released it.
Just different color.
Yeah, I was gonna say they just released it in reddish brown. I mean, reddish, the dark red.
In what?
One of the Bricklink designer programs that comes on one of the nights, but you can get them on the Pick a Brick. I bought 10 of them to have for the army build.
Gotcha.
But I do think, like I said, out of every set that Marvel that we've shown tonight, I think this is the best. I think it's I wish they would have. I get they're sticking with the movie. I wish they would have went more X-Men, but I'll probably be picking this one up.
You have the bust ahead of that, but you think that's the best set?
I think this bust looks phenomenal.
Yeah?
I've
seen very mixed opinions about it.
I don't hate the only hatred I have for this is we're getting all these pieces and then they give us this cloth piece, but the cloth piece and how it has to be bent has like these holes in the back. I think they could have done a better job.
Well, it's either the cloth or it's like the soft matte plastic.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is plastic.
Yeah.
So that might be.
But it is important to know that the Doctor Doom in this set is the only one of the entire wave that has arm printing.
I may have. Oh, nope, I didn't. I just lied. But it is the only one with the arm printing.
It's also weird, too, because the two Star Wars busts on the boxes include the fact that they have the minifigure, but on this one, they don't. It doesn't. On the box art, it's just the bust.
You don't get the minifig in it.
Yeah, apparently not. No arm printing for you.
I think it's pretty crazy that we waited all this time for them to start putting minifigs in busts, but they couldn't do it in the helmets.
No, they can do it in the helmets, just not Star Wars ones.
It doesn't make any sense. Why can you do it in the helmet and not in the bust and not the helmet?
Who knows?
It makes no sense. Star Wars has issues.
Yeah. I hope, honestly, the sheer lack of prequel sets next year excites me because we haven't seen a clone trooper since 2020. Well, since the summer wave of last year. So nothing in the January wave, nothing in the spring wave, nothing in the August wave, nothing currently rumored for any of next year. So maybe they're going back to the drawing board, realizing that clone troopers suck now, and they're going to fix it.
Maybe.
I can be hopeful.
This is what I think is the coolest thing that we got leaked.
Dinosaur fossils. It's like the new tan skeleton build looking things.
Yeah, but it's Velociraptors.
Nice.
I think this. I mean, I actually like the T-Rex. The Triceratops looks amazing. I kind of wish that I would have got them, but all in all, I don't have room for those things.
I mean, if it's two Velociraptors, I would assume they're either like built somewhat differently, like position wise, or they like slightly differ. If it's just two identical,
Yeah,
Damn.
well, they're going to be bones, so I'm assuming you pose them different is what I would.
right?
But yeah, I agree. But I think this has the potential to be the coolest out of what we went over.
Yeah.
Papa said, "I need that Doom figure to display with my new Hot Toys Doom." More and more. Now with the mocks, like I said, I may have went overboard with this.
You have 45 minutes.
The first one will be the first time I've ever showed something like this. I'm sure everybody with Instagram has seen this go around.
Probably.
I guess he say his name is Sabusi, CBUC,
That's
whatever.
crazy.
I think this is beautiful. He took a cracked vase and built a Lego mock into it.
Interesting.
I love it.
I had not seen that, but that's awesome. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like the dudes who build like Lego patches into like brick walls,
Yeah.
like similar to that. But like, no, that's cool. I mean, the fact that he's able to get like the curvature of the crack with all the cheese slips and stuff. I mean, that's almost seamless.
Like I said, I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's super
I think
cool.
he knocked it out of the park with that. The trees also, I love the fact that he used all the little clip pieces and bars.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here's a
Wow.
better. I mean, like I said, he really did follow the curvature pretty,
Yeah.
and he used a lot of the round plates and round bricks to curve it
Mhm.
into the bend. If that makes sense. And then it's also cracked back here in the back, and he did the same
Oh,
thing.
wow.
Built like the stove into it.
Yeah. Snail.
We should all go to Goodwill, buy a vase, crack the bottom of it, and then build a Lego build into it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would have to be the base, but like then it's only for like one flower. If the
I
top
think
is
it's-
the top.
I think it's now this is going to sound weird, but it's like an upside down goblet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because
Interesting.
if you look at this picture, it's definitely leaning.
Yeah. Well, that may also just be like how it's positioned on the mock.
To me, it looks like a shroud for a light fixture.
That's
Oh.
kind of what I went to, like one of those like small like cone lampshade almost looking things.
Yeah, pendant light like you see above tables in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, the mouse.
Next up, Tolto Maya. So I will say all these mocks, normally I scour Instagram. After this, everything I have scoured has came from Flickr. I went down a path and I got some stuff that I was hoping normally you wouldn't just run across on Instagram. This being the first one. Got some conquistadors coming. This is a lot of trees or foliage or however you want to use it.
Yeah.
I love the little like tiki idol.
Yeah, I love that.
Connor said today would have been the first day of Brick Fair.
Indeed, it would have.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
This is where Indiana Jones tries to get out the glass skull.
I love the spacing of those triangle tiles. Like, just looks so clean.
I tried to figure out what this is.
Looks like a barnacle head or something from something.
Yeah, all the Pirates of the Caribbean heads are reddish brown or dark tan.
Yeah. There's another one up there. I don't know what that one is. Sand green heads.
But I thought this was a really cool build.
Yeah.
It's an awesome minifig.
Yeah. The headdress.
Yeah. This is a pretty cool plant idea. I never thought about doing that. Using the normal like spur
Yeah.
piece and then connecting the lease and then this off of it.
Yeah.
Go back to the view of those minifig heads.
It's like a random side tangent / question. When you do foliage, do the open studs bother you?
It depends. What do you mean by open studs?
Like, so like the top of the plant that you were just talking about, like the fact that those studs are open, like not on leaves.
So like these, of course, there's no way to get around it.
Yeah.
But you're talking about the one that's only got 3 prongs and this is open?
Like the one that you were just looking at. So 1 by round brick with the 3 little leaves coming off. Like those.
Oh, this. So I actually don't use this piece.
Okay. I don't either. And when I did, I always put one of the 3 stem with the rubber stud on top of it to cover up the open studs.
Yeah, I actually don't use this piece at all just because of the fact. Now, I do like one of the things I do like about it is that a lot of times when you buy these, like you can get, like I've gotten a bunch from like Gene before that they didn't put in the store because there's a leaf broke off.
Yeah.
But
I've got a
I
bunch
ended
of
up
them like
never using them just because I think that it's too, like, you're literally starting out a plant a brick high.
Yeah.
And if you were to stack 2 of them on top of each other, you've got an entire pretty much brick before you see the next layer. And I think it's too much.
Yeah.
So, Richard, those 2 heads,
Uh-huh.
one is Hadris from Pirates of the Caribbean. That one on the bottom, that's the
So
back of the
that's
Hadris head. And the other one up top is the backside of Imbo's head from Star Wars.
Ah, yeah, that one checks out. Oh,
I thought you were talking about like the piece, like not this, but the one that's got the bar on it.
No, well, I mean that one too, but like that one isn't as bad when you have like leaves and stuff on it.
Yeah, I was saying when you put leaves on it, it hides it.
Yeah.
I like the staircase he did.
Mm-hmm. All the wedge plates.
Yeah. And I thought this was a really cool shot.
Oh, that is.
And then I thought this was pretty cool. He actually, on all of his builds, he shows what he did. So he took flex tube, stuffed it all in a barrel, and then twisted it. And as he twisted it, he slid leaves through it. So they all connected to random ones, building like the branches of the tree.
Interesting.
And by doing that,
Yeah.
the branches in the weird
I'd have to try that.
orientation.
Do what?
By doing that, it keeps the random look of the branches.
Yeah. It also keeps the
Yeah.
tension in the tree because you have the round base. As long as the base is attached, it's not going to go anywhere. I might have to try that.
Then he showed this one on the 1x2 round plates.
Okay.
This one, in my opinion, would be more sturdy because you couldn't just pull the tree out.
Yeah.
This one, you could still pull that tree out. And if you pulled that tree out, you are never
getting it back in there.
Tron
Yeah,
said,
but I
howdy
bet
all,
when
just
you
checking
put
in.
it
Had a
like
late infusion day. Need to take a nap. Don't want y'all thinking something happened to me. Have fun, peeps, and I'll catch the replay. Well, you take it easy, man. Be careful. Just take some time to rest.
Yeah, Richard, I bet when you twist all those pieces together, it puts enough tension against the side of the barrel. I bet it doesn't come out easy.
No, but if you were to pull it out, you are now
If you got it
rebuilding
out, it's not going back in.
Yeah, you are now rebuilding a tree. I would prefer this method.
Yeah. I might have to give that a shot.
And then this was his bush ideas. He's got black sausages angled
Yeah.
off of white snot bricks. This is the one we were talking about where he's like stacked up the.
Even that doesn't look too bad though.
It doesn't.
Like for
But-
taller, more like jungle-esque kind of foliage, like having them like that, especially angled, right? Because then you get the leaves are more at face value than the studs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would still, if I were to do this right here, I would try to put something on top of them.
Yeah.
maybe
Either
even
another
like a
like flower plate or something.
Maybe like a reddish brown bar. Just shows like the branch in it, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I think we all do this.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that.
This was a kind of cool idea for a small, like he has it listed as a palm tree, but it's got one of the Fez hat pieces.
Yeah.
Next up that he did is this. I guess this is like an Italian home type thing. I don't know, but this thing looks crazy. That is a lot of 1x1s.
I want to know how he did the roof.
Don't worry.
That's all round.
Don't worry. I've got you.
Okay.
I do like Tori here watering her plants.
I like the angle that's at.
The build or
Well, no, that like little balcony area. I mean, it's all on like the cheese wedge angle, but
I know
It's
water
still
plants,
nice.
I do, botanicals.
I like the chain for the
Yeah.
rail
Railing.
too.
it's kind of nice.
Tori said the reason she builds botanicals is she can't water plants without killing them.
What I'm saying.
Well, the good thing about these plants is they would never die.
Oh, I think I figured out the roof. Looking at it now.
I don't know what happened to that picture.
That's my favorite picture.
I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, top down in the back. I don't quite understand the I don't know. To me, I would have never shown this back area, but and then I love this door. I tried to decipher this door until I realized that there's no way that this is one piece. It's built into the wall.
Yeah, it's two separate pieces because the like half width on the left and the right, those are brackets.
Yeah. Well, it's bracket, and then tile, and then it has a brick turned.
Yeah, it's not
then-
facing forward, and then that's a brick and a plate and a tile in the middle.
Yeah, because this snot brick is holding this.
Yeah.
This snot brick is holding this.
Well, not necessarily because they're both facing the same direction. Because one's a plate, one's a tile. That's a plate, and the one to the left is a tile.
Yeah, I see that now.
So it's probably snotted from the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good though.
Yeah.
And then the shutters, pretty cool. Pretty simple. This park bench has a lot of, it's got the little pneumatic T-bar
Mm-hmm.
and then a cut rigid hose with a whole bunch of these bar clip pieces. And there's how he did the roof.
Jesus Christ, angle, 2 round plates. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured.
So there's a reason why I was talking about, so you need to memorize this.
Two 1x2 round plates on top of one. Yeah, it looks the same. Yeah, okay, that's what I saw. Because from the outside, I started seeing the gaps between. I was like, oh, okay.
Drodo, I found this. So at first glance, this to me, I was like, man, that waterfall looks beautiful. How did he do it? I love the pack on the camel, by the way.
Yeah.
But I got to looking, and it's headlight bricks stacked on top of each other with slopes and then plates put in some places. I would have never guessed that. Like
From that angle, it looks like awful. Not awful, but like so weird.
Yeah, but from the first angle,
Yeah.
it looks good.
Yeah, see, now I can't unsee it. Like, you have to be far enough away to not be able to see that that's exactly what that is.
But it's got a bunch of headlight bricks stacked on top of each other with plates. See, now, like you were talking about stud showing, like this right here doesn't bother me much. But
Yeah.
even though they're clear, that would drive me insane.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Like, this is livable with.
That's fine.
Because no matter what you do, you put a little flower piece on top, it's still going to have the hole up there.
Yeah. Like,
tile
using
it off,
those
it's gonna look
like
weird.
3-stem plants to cover those holes, like that's really your only option. But then you have to be able to like go down far enough to make it look good.
Yeah. I guess there's a better picture.
Yeah.
Next up is Amateur Builder.
Oh, yeah.
I thought this was really cool.
I helped him work on this actually.
Did you?
Yeah, when he started building it, he reached out to me because we were talking about the wall. We were talking about like what kinds of parts to use to make it look like rugged and worn down. He had it in Chicago. I have like 15 different pictures of this thing. It was beautiful.
Let's say I brought all the pictures he posted. I thought that was a really good shot.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a stack here.
It's dramatic.
And then the next shot, you see Grandma in the back cooking the kid that didn't listen.
Yep.
Lorem said, I'm so glad I have so many of those clear headlight bricks. Why tile off falling water? I'm not going to say tile it off, but leaving all those open holes just doesn't look that great.
Well, and it like being so like separated too. Like if you had like bounding layers, I feel like that would look better.
There's too many gaps in the middle of everything.
Don't kill Kevin.
I was about to say, I don't think Kevin's going to stand up on his own if there's any kind of...
Now your camera's all out of focus.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All I did was kill Kevin.
There you go.
I'm going to put Kevin back here. I've got a shelf with weird, like, brick-built animals. Guess I'll put Doug back here, too. Then I'm probably going to put this whole entire thing in Gene's bin. Like that. I thought this was a really cool picture. Like I said, I guess dramatic would be the right word for it. All this stuff makes me want to build another castle. I should say screw it all, not worry about any of the World War II, just build another castle.
I want to know what the head is from.
Lego.
Okay.
Hey, Gene, what head is that? I'm going to guess and say Lord of the Rings.
No, I don't think so. I feel like I would know the Lord of the Rings heads.
Yeah, hold on.
Can you scan that?
Yeah.
Speaking of scanning, let me get my points. Gene, you said you pay $8.99 per pound for instructions, right?
Yeah, said nobody. Those things are dirt cheap to sell.
Yay, I didn't buy this Lego set for anybody but myself, and there was no special occasion.
He's registering his catalog.
Somebody's
When
got
I scan it, it's only picking up the hair.
Mm.
Let
I
me
mean, I
try
do
and
know the guy. I can also just ask him.
Stay right there.
I've not
Crop
moved it.
down a little more.
Huh? Connor said build the castle from X-Men. You mean the mansion?
I mean, it might as well be a castle, right?
Yeah.
That is actually from 2 Star Wars figures, and it is a female head, which it doesn't look like it in that use. Oh no,
What?
it's not. Never mind. It's the Luke Skywalker from Dagobah.
Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, there's no way that's a female head.
I was like, it kind of looks like they got a goatee right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird the way it's classified.
I have that set. Hold on.
He said the one from Savage Land.
Yep, that sure is. All right, well, cool. Now I know where that came from.
I will say that I love the wands upside down in the antenna bases to build like the fire.
Yeah.
This is a flawless build.
Yeah. No, I loved this thing. I chatted with him for like an hour about it. Dude, I don't know what it is about the scarf piece. I love that piece. I want to get some in dark tan and like some of the other like non-neon colors. It's just such a good piece.
I like the flag being built out of the droid arms.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty cool. I bought so many of these pieces.
Yeah, the convex slopes.
Yeah. This is what I brought for Caden. So you saw the way that roof was done.
I've seen this one. Yeah, I think this was at. I think this was in Chicago.
I love that they have like the dojo you enter to get the golden sword.
And they're also using the short minifig legs for the doors.
Yeah. These what's the slang term for these?
I call them like the log bricks.
Yeah, they're on the pick a brick wall. I bought a whole ton of them for eventually.
In that Facebook group, there's a ton,
Do what?
and they're in a bunch of different colors too.
Yeah, I got them in reddish brown so I could use them if I ever wanted to do possibly some like, I guess any kind of trenches.
Yeah,
On the walls. And I love this. Overall, this is just a really cool build.
That's pretty tight right there.
They got George outside getting beat up by Caden.
which one's which?
I don't know.
Okay.
But that is all I brought.
You didn't go overboard.
Yeah, I guess
You brought
not.
like 7 mocks.
Yeah, but if George was here, I guess it would have
Yeah.
been.
But George isn't here, so.
But this is built a different way. This is
Yeah.
plates.
It's the-
and all this built on top
Yeah.
of it.
It's plate tiles, and it's the 1x2 like loaf.
And then I'm
Tile
guessing
pieces.
this is the same exact build as the bonsai tree, or
I'm
at
not
least
sure.
close to it.
like the bamboo stalks though, or the sugar cane stalks.
But that is what I have brought. Now
Should
I
have
can
brought
sit-
more. We still got 20 minutes.
I was gonna say now I can sit here and assemble minifigs. I don't know why I bought these things. I really don't. Does anybody need any? Well, I'll probably keep the Kraken Knights. I ain't gonna lie. The Kraken is one of my favorite animals.
I don't know if it counts as an animal.
Lorem said those are just called Western 1x2s.
That's fair.
You said a Kraken isn't considered an animal?
I mean, I guess it is, but I feel like it's a stretch.
Why?
I don't know. Because I feel like a Kraken is just relating. Because is a Kraken by itself its own thing, or is a Kraken used to reference just a large octopus or something out there?
I mean, a Kraken technically is a different animal than an octopus.
I'm Googling this shit.
I mean, it's kind of like if you were talking about a dinosaur. They had alligators in prehistoric times. They were just called something different.
So mythological Kraken is not a real animal, but the legend based on a real giant cephalopods, like giant squids.
I don't believe that. I think a Kraken is real.
I mean, it's a squid.
No, it's technically an octopus, not really. Well, depending on how you look at who's made it.
Yeah.
Connor said, is anyone getting any of the August sets early?
Well, I mean, not early, but I'm going to get some.
I probably will not. I got some pieces to buy so I can start a mock.
Yeah.
I did start, well, there isn't too much to show. I was like, I would show you the start of the bottom layer of the Rise of the Resistance ride. If I pull up a YouTube video of the Rise of the Resistance ride, that can 100% get popped, can it?
Probably, yeah.
That's what I figured. I know that they can't be any music, and I'm assuming if I did that, there'd be some type of video, I guess, serial number would go off for me using it.
Yeah.
You need to go down to, you and Sabrina should go down to Disney in October when we're down there.
That's probably almost definitely not going to happen. Not this year, at least.
It's only a couple $1,000, Caden.
Oh, yeah, that you're right. That's fine. You know what? Never mind. We'll be there.
Bake an extra batch of cookies and call it a day.
Yeah.
Caden, just skip buying Lego 1 month.
Yeah.
Technically, you have half the trip in figs that just showed up at your house from Lando.
No, that was not that much.
Did you buy 2 whole mortar teams?
No.
Just one?
I bought 1 mortar team. I bought 2 ammo carriers. I bought a dupe, Oki rifleman, and then I bought the last one of the generic Dungaree figs he had. And then I got the GWP. So I ended up with 3 of the ammo carriers. So total it was 8 figs.
I only got 1 ammo carrier.
Yeah. I ordered 2, not knowing at the time that he had put the thing up because I had the site already preloaded. And then when I checked out, I saw the last one and I was like, all right, oh well, I got an extra one. I probably would have just gotten 1 and then gotten another dupe. But I did finish filling out the full first minifig stand though, and I started the second one.
I'm almost done with the top row of the second one.
Yeah.
My wallet misses the days where he released like a figure a week and not a figure pack.
Yeah. I do want to probably after like my last show for this year, like when I unbox and then retire most of the vignettes, I want to pull all of the Lando figs that I have and like set them all up in like a line and do like a pano reel like appreciation post, because I probably have, oh god, I'm probably close to 200
with the dungarees.
Well, with the dungarees plus all the dupes, because you got to remember all the Tarawa figs. That's almost 40 figures.
Hey, Papa Trip, I am down. I would love to do the Harry Potter stuff down there. Although I will say, with everything they've done, you couldn't do it in one day. It would have to be 2. But I am 100% down. I mean, I'll extend the vacation right now and just stay down there for 2 more days. The most expensive part of that would be Ubering from Disney to Universal. I got I don't know which nights these are called, but the dark red ones.
The Griffin ones?
Are they? Yeah, they are the Griffin. I got 50 of those too. Not sure why. We just keep buying knights with no intentions on what to do with them. If something were to happen to me and Haley, and then somebody that we just like my mom were to come through the house to have to get rid of all my stuff, I wonder what she'd say.
You just give her my phone number.
I'll put a note down here. I'll hide a note on like all these packages that say, call this number. He pays $19.99 per pound. That way they constantly think you're trying to rip them off. That'd be like my little parting gift. Brick Enforcer says, what is up, guys?
So,
Nothing much. Trying to finish cleaning down here in the basement. Every time I get a box cleaned, I bring 3 boxes down. I did for the first time order a part that I 100% don't think I will ever use. And by ordering a part, I mean I got 500 of them.
uh-huh.
The 1x2 masonry brick and coral, I got 500 of them, and I do not know what I'm going to do with them.
You should send one to Drew.
Just one?
Yeah.
Send one each week.
Or you send 10, but you send them one at a time.
Here's your Black Falcons. It's ridiculous. I mean, this box is just like literally filled with knights. Like, here's a whole baggie full of skeletons. Here's Wolfpack. Trolls. Forestmen. Here is the Serpent Knights. One of these days. One of these days. I wish I would have ordered more Falcons. I would always be willing to trade other figs for Black Falcons just so I could have a solid like one faction. But there's not too many people that are going to be willing to do that.
Yeah.
I need to find somebody who likes Lion Knights more than Falcons and trade them. Porter said Richard just told us we were broke 18 times. I never said y'all were broke. That just means that I'm irresponsible.
Yeah, I mean, I could start playing the game too, but I won't. Not this evening. I mean, I could just go grab my Lando minifig stand alone.
I guarantee you there's more money in this box than there is that Lando minifig stand.
Probably. Well, on the minifig stand, probably. If I pull out everything, maybe it'd probably be pretty close.
I still think I got you beat.
You think?
Yeah. How much is a single black Falcon? Like $4?
Sure.
All right, times that by 1,500.
That's what, $6,000?
Yeah. Then add $1.25 for 1,000 shields. And that's just Black Falcons. Do it again with Lion Knights at 150.
All in that bin or just Black Falcons?
All in that bin.
All right, hold on. You said 125 times what? 1,000?
Yeah.
So that's plus
It's
6K. Is 7250 plus what?
Then you have another 200 Forcemen. The hats alone on the Forcemen are $1, I think $1.25, something like that.
All right, so overall, what do you think you probably have in that box? 10? 12?
13, 14.
13, 14. And I've probably got, I mean, we'll call it 200 times average of what, 30 each?
I'd put 35.
35. 35 is 7K. So, yeah. Not by, I mean, well, not the $3,000 is not a lot of, or like $5,000 is not a lot of money, but it's relatively close. I mean, now if we do,
you're also got 200 versus 2,000.
no, for sure. We could put that plus my my Lego Marines. You probably still have me beat, but I definitely narrow the margin.
I will tell people all the time, like, I never intended to do it. I never intended. I wanted 100, and then I wanted 200, and then I ended up getting another purchase of 250 to hit 500. And then people started giving me some. And then, like, I did some deals that were shady. I got some stuff. I traded some things. And then, like, once I got 600, 700, I was like, my goal is to hit 1,000. And once I hit 1,000, I'm not going to say it was a challenge, but once I hit 1,000, Shy was like, yeah, I got like 1,700. And I was like, all right, now I got to get 15. So I went to go get 15, and then he got 2,000. And I was like, once he hit 2, I was like, there's no point. Then I found out that Jason has like 5,700 of them. So I was like, I'm bowing out.
Yeah. I don't think, if Jason gets into something to collect it, there's no one's catching up to him.
Lauren said, how much would your collection get sold for if you passed away?
$5 a pound. We've already told you.
Yeah, Gene says he's paying $20 a pound.
I mean, realistically though, because I talk about this all the time, like, because we're including, especially for us, Richard, like third party and custom stuff. I mean, that adds a ton of value.
I mean, you got to think. I have a $3,000 Brick Mania set down here.
Yeah. So, I mean, my collection, like,
Gene, what do you think? What do you think your Bricklink store is worth?
That's the number that we don't share.
I imagine there's 50.
At least I won't share it. I won't share it online.
I bet there's $50,000 down here.
In your basement?
At least.
Dude, you're way over that.
I mean, I probably am. I mean, I just told you 12,000 and just guessing on minifigs of just night.
Like, I've put into perspective just for like doing the few calculations for specific parts based on the average mean plus all the sets and stuff that I have. I'm pushing 130.
So yeah, then I've definitely got that beat.
Yeah. Because that's also including all the custom shit. I mean, you've got your bins of Citizen Brick. You could probably sell those for a fucking kidney if you needed to.
I mean, I went through this the other night. I don't know if y'all can see that. You see those shoe boxes?
Yeah.
Those are filled with Citizen Brick figs that are unopened. There's one of them that's not Citizen Brick. It's Brick Mania. And then, like, I mean, right there in that shoe box, not the shoe box, but the tackle box, that's $1,100 worth of Forest Moon Brix figs.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It really is. I was like,
Yeah, that's the best way to characterize it.
I was literally going through this stuff, and I was like, there has to be somebody that could use this stuff because I'm not going to.
What
Like,
even is it?
M109 Paladin muzzle brake. The only reason I bought it is because I bought one to do the Paladin, or I was trying to buy one to buy the Paladin, and it like to never come in stock. And it finally came in stock. And as soon as it came in stock, it sold out. So I reached out to George. George ended up finding me 2 of these, so I bought both of them. I have like the Little Red Rider anniversary pack from Brickmania, a random Cold War rifleman. Here's a Bushmaster 25 millimeter chain gun barrel, another one. Soldier of the Unknown Tomb. I mean, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
Yeah. Sentinel.
Operation Nimrod Sass guy. A PT
That I might pick up off you.
A PT 76 muzzle brake, an M777 muzzle brake, 2 miniguns, a Vulcan cannon, another minigun, another M777 muzzle brake. Like right here is a IS-2 muzzle brake, Super Sherman muzzle brake, 1, 2, 3, 4 37 millimeter guns, a M51 Super Sherman brake, another IS-2 brake, a M51 muzzle brake, another Vulcan cannon, another Vulcan cannon. Now this I wouldn't. Some of this stuff I'm not going to get rid of, like the drone operator.
Yeah.
Dastardly Fellows Part 1, the U.S. World War Bomber Crew Part 1. I have all of the generals, and then Dastardly Fellows Part 2.
Mm.
I mean, it's stuff I'm never going to do anything with.
I mean, I'd take that SAS fig off you if you're trying to get rid of it.
The only reason I'm keeping this is because this isn't just the SAS fig; it's the World War Brick exclusive.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll never use any of this. I kept the miniguns because of the.
Those are the 3D printed ones.
Yes. No. Well, they're the brick arms.
The compact ones or the normal ones?
The ones that are like 5 pieces that come with the gold chain link that always breaks.
Yeah, but like the longer, like the actual like miniguns, not like the stubby ones.
No. It's the actual minigun.
Okay.
The only reason I bought them is because I wanted to do a Vietnam mock, and I have the parts to build 3 of the Hueys.
Yeah, I have a bunch of the older ones. I think I still have the chrome one that I got from Will. I have to go and find it.
I have a K-Town limited edition numbered goat.
Nice.
Whenever in 2024, when Brick Arms did the modding mayhem, me and Legion sat down and I made 2 random weapons.
Yep.
Another of the Civil War, the generals. The Tombstone pack, the Super Sherman barrel, the Apocalypse pack of caps, 2 random Rando figs that are signed, an M202 flash, the Vault Dwellers. Like I said, I have stuff that I had intentions of buying to use and just never used them. Connor said sell it all at Brick Fair next year.
honestly.
I do need to get rid of this, but I don't know anybody that uses these. Do you know
What?
anyone does anyone out there? I don't think they do. Use Brickmania Track.
I'm not sure. I know I don't.
I mean, I literally have 6 baggies right here full.
That was from your massive tank building run, wasn't it?
Yeah, I switched them out for Lego ones whenever Lego started releasing the small.
Well, the Lego ones have been around longer.
I know that, but they weren't as readily available as they are
Yeah.
now.
I mean, even still, they aren't super. I mean, like they're available, but like I'm sitting on probably about 10,000 of them. But yeah,
And then I have like this right here alone is ridiculous. This is nothing but brick arms pieces,
yeah,
like clips, random guns, grenades, magazines, barrels. This is nothing but Eclipse Graphics figs. They're like all the exclusive figs that he's released. Random Brickmania printed pieces and crates and flags. All the Eclipse I mean, this is full of Eclipse Graphics printed tiles. This is something I wish I would have kept up with better. I should have never, every one of these that I took out of the pack, I should have immediately kept the pack. But these are all Brickmania figs. Like I have, here's like, what, 7 or 8 Vietnam guys. I have Patton. I have the Ghost of
Kiev.
I've got 3 Viet Cong guys. I've got like Rosie the Riveter. I've got the bomber crew in here for the B-17.
Yeah,
These figs are so beautiful. Random stuff that I bought over the years that I do not know why.
yeah.
When I go to a convention, I always buy stuff that I swear I'm going to use. I mean, I have 3 entire boxes full of nothing but Eclipse Graphics stuff.
Yeah.
I need. You don't ever plan on doing anything Germany, do you?
Not mock wise, vignette wise, maybe.
Would you be interested in a King Tiger?
Probably not.
And the Jeeps that you're using on the mocks, are they Brick Warp or is that Panzer Brick Labs?
Only one of the builds has a Jeep, and it's the PBL one.
So I have 2 PBL Medic Jeeps.
Yeah. I know you do.
Like I didn't, so I literally just opened this up without knowing what it is, and it's all Eclipse Graphics stuff for a build that I may or may not be doing next year.
Mm-hmm.
Red versus blue. And then these are, I think, the random colored ones. Yeah, I have dark tan, and I think I have olive green. Yeah. Trip said, dropping from chat night, y'all. Stay safe.
Yeah,
Is there something that like you've truly bought with intentions to build a mock you just never have?
I mean, there's one thing, at least in recent times.
This is all for the upcoming.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful this is. Look how beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a whole 6 translucent red AKs. There's what, 4 builds in this one box, plus the worst build I've ever built in my life. How so for the people that are watching, I don't know how many people are interested in this, but I do plan on building. I bought another it's over here. It came in a couple days ago, actually. I got another tripod. So I plan on filming and just moving the camera to do the build on the next couple mocks. I started one without filming, without even thinking about it. The Rise of the Resistance ride, but it's not really that, like, it's going to be something that I'm going to do a video with afterwards. How do you think that I should do it? Should I build, like, you know how you did your videos of your like time lapse? Mm-hmm. So I plan on doing those in sections, and each section being a YouTube video. I'm going to do the same that you did with the phone, of course, and just whatever. But each section build a vehicle.
Just sitting here.
Yeah.
It's like, it's going to get, like, the Shermans were really repetitive, right? I laid out, like, I built a Sherman, a Sherman, a Sherman, a Sherman, a Sherman. Like, it went down the line. But I was trying to think of ways to do it to make it a little more interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it is that time. Are y'all ready to end it?
It's getting there, yeah.
Past my bedtime.
Well, don't log off right away, Caden. I want to show you something.
All right.
Corey said Bingo said it's bedtime.
I'll give you 90 seconds.
Well, then it is that time. We will end it. George should be back next week, but Caden will not. But next week is the 1st, so that's a good possibility we'll have Drew.
Next week is the 5th.
No, but I mean, like, it's the first week of the month.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody take it easy. We'll get some guests on. Have a great week. Everybody take a deep breath. It'll all be okay. We'll eventually get this basement cleaned up.
Yeah. Clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop, make the